Alright, well, it doesn't look like much, but I'm going to try to explore an abandoned quarry. And I don't think I've ever come here when it's got full overgrowth. Usually I come here in the wintertime, early spring or early fall when the leaves are not as covered. A lot of bones here. A lot of animalia carcasses. And it's just carpet right there. Lots of fur around it though. Rib cage of an animalia. Probably a deer. Anyway, it's right alongside this little road here. This was an abandoned quarry. I think they mined dolomite and something else. Now normally when I come here, I go that way and around, but I'm going to go this way instead. I want to see if I can find a path this way. This does dip down into what I would consider a canyon, but again, it's a quarry, an old abandoned quarry. So let's see if I can get through here. And you see everything's dipping down. There's really no easy way to get there from here. That's why you go this way, because this slopes down easier. And you'll get a nice shot of these canyon walls, which is pretty cool. Alright, so let's try that then. What makes this challenging is there's no trails back here. So I have to utilize any animal foot traffic or clearing in the brush. And there's a lot of brush. So, going this way, following this wall here, going along this way, it does slope down easier into a clearing. It's just a matter of getting to that clearing. Now I have found, I believe, calcite crystals here. Very small. It's in veins, and I can showcase those if I remind myself to do so at the end of this video, unless I find more here. And I believe it's calcite. Now around here are houses, but they're up on top of these ridges here. And I'm having to really crouch down to go through this. Now, this is not a very big area, but big enough. With all these animal carcasses here, I'm wondering if I'm near a den of maybe a coyote or fox. Spooky, but cool. Let's see what we got here. Look, here's some rocks. Let's see what we can find here. All right. Now, will moving one of those cause this big son of a bitch to fall? I hope not. I want to look at that one right there. So, all right. So it looks like we got some, is that calcite or is that quartz? Quartz maybe? In that limestone? Pretty cool. All right. So I want to go this way. We're coming to a clearing, it looks like. I want to check this out over here. See if I see any veinage, which would allow any crystals to form. The rocks we got here, probably just calcite, quartz. Of course, I'm always on the lookout for crystals. So, we will see. Yeah. All right, that way possibly. This way looks a little easier. Now, I don't know the history of this quarry, how long it's been here, how long it's been abandoned. But I think I remember seeing it one time on Mindat or Mindat.com or .org. It was referenced. But I had known about this spot for quite a while. I just didn't realize what they did till I looked it up. As you can see, it's a drop. And as you can see, we're seeing more of the walls, cliffs. Now, I don't know if this has been dug out or blown out, or if this is a natural formation. If this is a natural quarry, like a natural formation, that's really cool. What caused it, you know? Is it water? Is it something else, you know? Is it a fault line? More bones. Lots of deer bones. Oh, this is interesting. Okay. So here is that looks like it's been cut right there. Like a cross section cut. So, very carefully come this way. We've got some mushrooms here. Possibly some oysters. Oyster mushrooms, maybe? No, not oysters. I don't know what they are. More of the canyon wall. And to me, that's the cool thing about this spot, is that wall. Now here's some limestone with some good veining in it. So real quick, I want to thank new subscribers, and I want to apologize for the choppiness in my videos. I have no idea what's causing that. I don't know if it's how the video gets compiled when I put it in the editor, because I'm using my phone. So the app that I use could be the reason why. If anybody has any ideas, please let me know. Now, to get to the spot, if you're driving down the road, if you blink, you miss it. But there is a small pull-off that you can pull into and park your vehicle. Now, as far as I know, I don't think this is any kind of private land that I'm aware of. So I always try to be mindful of that. I don't ever want to trespass or disrespect property. But being the curious fellow that I am, I can't help myself. But no, I don't know. There's no signage. So there's that argument to be made. You know, if there's no signage, then how am I supposed to know? So I kind of treat this as a public space, or an abandoned space, which again would be public in my opinion. Any kind of space that gets abandoned should automatically go to the public. Oh wow, we got some turkey feathers here. More animal hides. It's a damn goat head. Holy cow. Huh. Well, heck, the geology. Let's look at the graveyard. What's a goat head doing in here? Unless a goat wandered in here or something. Bunch of turkey feathers. That's a nice clump right there. Holy cow. Alright, so let's get you to the view that you all clicked on this video for, maybe, if you knew about it. Alright, so there we are. Oh boy, the light balance on this end. Hang on. Can I? Nope, I can't want to do that. There we go. And it is a way down. Years ago, if I'm recalling correctly, I think a buddy of mine, he and I were able to get down there. We have to walk along this way, I think, and somehow make our way down. I don't think I'm gonna do that today, but there it is. So, but yeah. And none of this looks blasted or even dug out for that matter. So this is a natural quarry. I'm very curious as to what formed this. Is there water down there, or was there water at one time? Who knows? All right, well, let's keep looking. More clumping of feathers. That's quite a bit too. That's not just like one or two. That's almost an entire wing. Huh. There's another skull of something. What has happened in this area? What happens in this area? Have we stumbled upon something more than just an abandoned quarry? Spooky, spooky. Especially with that goat head. Somebody doing some quote-unquote satanic ritual sacrifice back here or something. No, it's probably just a goat wandering in and getting killed, or what I suspect, animals being brought here by the predators, and there is a den or group of dens in this area, likely coyote or fox, I would assume. That's just me. I doubt it's anything like a bear. Not here. I'm not that deep into the mountains yet. But coyote or fox is more reasonable. Alright, so this is an example of what I find here. And let's look. Botryoidal. Is that quartz or is it calcite? Don't know. Now, I am also listening out for vehicles that might stop in case a police car or some interested party might come by and go, hey, how come there's a vehicle parked in this spot? So, like I said, I always want to make sure that I'm not being disrespectful or breaking any laws. I'm pretty confident I'm okay coming here. Like I said, I've never seen any no trespassing signs. Now here's an interesting piece. Can't tell what it is. You can barely see the crystal formation right there. And like I said, looking this site up, they used to mine dolomite. And dolomite, I think, is the host rock. That might have calcite crystals and quartz crystals in it. Some of it has some nice banding with the veining and whatnot. Let's see here. All right, well, I'm going to poke around a little bit and see what I can find. All right, so this big boulder right here has very nice crystals in it. I believe that's calcite. I am pretty sure. It's that dog tooth color. I don't think that's quartz. It's more of a dog tooth, not color, I'm sorry. Yeah, dog tooth shape, breaks off pretty easily. So that's going to be calcite, definitely. Very nice crystallization right there. Very nice. Here's a nice one. Holy cow, look at this one. Look at the size of that mama jama. Can I break that off? Probably not. Maybe. I don't know. But that is a nice piece. I'd like to be able to break that off. Huh. I don't think I'll be able to. But yeah, this is all calcite here. Yeah, but I like that. I do. I like that a lot. And I have pieces that are like this at home, of course, much, much smaller. But this is a great example of what I'd find here. So I'll give you a good shot of these calcite crystals. Never underestimate calcite crystals. They can be pretty. They might not have the hardness of quartz, but they can be pretty, even when they're iron stained like this. That, I really like that piece. Huh. Interesting. Okay, actually, with a little help of my pocket knife, I broke it off. There it is. And a piece did break off, unfortunately. About right there, I think, is where it broke. I was trying to dig it out with the pocket knife. But that's actually a nice little crystal. Oh, and I dropped it. Oh, no. There you are. So that's going to go home with me. Cool. Nice. And there's just remnants of animals everywhere. Nice little box turtle shell. Now, if I can find a crystal that size, that would lend reason to find you can find crystals much bigger than that in this area. It's just a matter of looking for them and breaking them off of boulders like that. I wish I had more time to spend here. What I'd love to do is camp here for a day. Do an overnight. That would be great. Don't know where I would do it. You know, there's that clearing over there. That's where we just were a little bit ago. But I would want to camp down there, honestly. I love those canyon walls. I really do. I want to get a better shot of them if I can, but all the foliage and the questionable way down, I don't know if I'll be able to do that. But we will see. Let's go this way. I'm not going to spend too much time here, however. Look at this one. Sheer cliff face. I'm having to walk on these rocks, so I'm having to balance myself. I'd really like to find more of those crystals. That was a cool find. That really was. Well, let's see. Let's see if I can go down there a little bit. This has got some nice veining in it. If I can get the spider web out of my face. That's pretty cool. See, with all the veining, not only am I wondering about certain crystals, but any fossils that might be calcified. That would be a find. Some nice veining. Again, I don't know if this is calcite or quartz, but it's nice either way. It looks cool. It looks very unique. This one looks nice up here. That is neat. let's continue this way. So I'm actually going down a little bit, and this will more or less dump us into that quarry area. And there's a clearing down there. That is a promise. Okay, best way there. Yeah, mind you, I've only been here maybe a handful of times. See, this is where I would want to pitch a tent. This would be great. Okay. Here we go. Looks like I'm not the only one that ever had that idea. Dragonfly. Can I get a good shot of you? Oh, don't fly away. Come on. Be nice to me. Be nice to my audience. Come on. Nah, I'm not going to be able to get it. Anyway, so here's pretty much the bottom of this canyon area. And you can see the cliffs are, they got to at least be 50 to 75 feet high, give or take, maybe close to 100. And I'm hoping that that's coming through okay on the video. Yeah, this would be a great spot to pitch a tent. I already have a fire ring set up. Yeah, this needs to happen, in my opinion. It needs to happen. All right, let's see what else I can find before I make my way back up. Nice little specimen here. Look at that calcite crystal. Now, is that honey calcite or is that iron staining? It looks like honey calcite to me. That is cool. That's going to go in my pocket, I believe. That will go home with me. I'm going to slowly make my way up. Oh, wow, I just realized on the other side of that is more. So that host rock had two veinings. Or, it formed the pockets. Yeah, that's definitely calcite. You can see the dog tooth structure. It's a good sized crystal there. Honey color. Yeah. And it could be iron staining, but it's coming out honey on the video. I'm looking at it right now, but it's probably just iron stain, but it makes for a cool visual. All right, I'm going to check up here. Looks like we got some more, maybe. And the darn thing about calcite is that it's brittle. So you have to be careful with it. Easy to break off, which makes it great for extracting from a host rock. But, if you're not careful, you destroy your specimen. Alright, I'm going to see what I can see, and then I'm going to start heading back that way and calling it a day. Look at this sheer rock face right there. Man. And that's what wonders me is, how was this area formed? I don't think this was completely dug out. I would suspect that this is a natural formation that they've exploited. How long ago, I don't know. but it's still pretty cool. So, let's make my way back up. Here's another shot of the canyon, as I'm going to call it. I don't know. Canyon cliff. I know it's a quarry, but again, whether it's natural, which I'm leaning toward natural, there it is. Making my way back up, I found this one. Very heavily stained. I'm probably not going to keep it, but here's a better side of it on that side there. But this one, however, I probably will keep. This is a nice little specimen. So, yeah. Finding calcite in an abandoned quarry. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. All right. I just want to give you one more shot of this. I wish a lot of these trees were gone, so you can see a better scale of these cliffs. I mean, being down there gives you a better scale because you're looking straight up. And I would love to pitch a tent down there and camp out for a night or two, and then give me more time to explore this area and find out what other crystals and minerals might be had here. And it might just be calcite, and it might just be that's all we can find outside of the dolomite, host rock, and limestone. But still, that's still fun, calcite is still fun. All right, guys, well, that's been this little adventure. East Tennessee Explorer here. Peace out.